more important in all the situations. And you work good.
I had actually discussed about this yesterday. He was like, we are increasing the workload and everybody was hit.
I'm not ready. My pleasure. It's important to buy here. Please. It's a very important match. Okay.
Welcome, willkommen to the next match of this final day of the European Championship. We have Switzerland playing Finland, and it will decide who will be number 6 and who will be number 5 at the European Championship. We are ready to count down, but first of all, let's hear the Swiss men. Can we hear you? And the fans of Finland, you have something to compete with. Let us hear you. Super, perfect. We are ready for the entrance of the teams. Switzerland. Number 1, Abel Bachmann. Number 7, Vincent Paya, captain of the team. Number 8, Veronica Concerto. Number 11, Jens Zeppelin. Number 17, Noel Spirit. Number 24, Manuel Melder. Number 33, David Inhelder. Number 35, Ilona Imenecker. Number 43, Kaleka Asani. And number 87, Dominic Senhäusern. Big applause to the players. And we have the coaches for Switzerland, Ingo Romano, team coach, assistant coach, Paul Steven Immerling, and team manager, Frank Habersaar. A big applause too. And we are ready for Finland. Let's applaud this team. Number 8, Mikko Matikainen. Number 11, Atsu Launen. Number 15, Jasmine Ahonen. And number 17, Valder Östergaard. Number 20, Samuel Ujala. Number 21, Anni Kyrulainen. Number 37, Jason Hosku. Number 65, Daniel Wittmann. Number 88, Ella Isometer, captain of the team. And number 98, Kasper Gulinen. Let us applaud the players from Finland. And team coach from Finland, Mika Borg, assistant coach, Jakolin Vikuhainu, and team manager, Sana Kanari. A big applause to the team managers. And finally, we have the coaches for today's match. Fabrizio Lotti, Simone Scavicci, and as third referee, Conrad Benoit. A big applause to the referees. And we are ready for the national anthem of Switzerland. from Finland.
Welcome once again inside the multi-arena here at Holiday Sporting Conference in Musholm, Korsør, Denmark. The final game of the lower half of the playoffs about to get going. It's the Finnish team versus Switzerland. The winner of this game will finish 5th in the tournament. The loser will have to make do with 6th. As always, when the Swiss are on, I'm joined by former Swiss international Jan Öniger. Welcome, Jan.
Hi, Klaus.
So the Swiss, no doubt, slightly disappointed and, in my opinion, a little unlucky to find themselves in the lower half of the playoffs. Judging by their facial expressions, I think they've shaken off some of the disappointment. They seem ready to give it their all in this 5th place game. So Jan, what's your expectations for this game?
Yeah, I was also a long time in the national team, so I remember quite a few matches against the Finns. And it's always, it's really like the Finns is really always a surprise how they're going to play. You never know it before. So, I think the chances are equal. But, just from the skill set and the mindset, I would say the Switzerland are a little bit in favor. Or,
I think, judging by the rest of the games of this tournament, I think you could make a pretty good case that the Swiss may be the 3rd best team going.
Yeah.
They were victims of a terrible draw for the groups as they were matched up with Holland and Germany as well. No question that the Swiss are favored for today's game.
Yeah, I'm just always a little bit cautious with the Finns because, really, one day they can almost beat Denmark, and then on the other day they can play just a really mid game against Belgium, for example. So it's really
a bit of a thermostatic team.
Yeah, definitely.
Playing to the quality of their opponents.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a good sign here. They are up against the quality opponent, so maybe we'll see the Finns deliver on a similarly high level. It's a familiar lineup for the Finns. It's the 2 Ahonens, Jasmi and goalkeeper Atso Ahonen.
Are they related?
I believe so. I believe they are brother and sister.
Don't know.
And along with Kasper Vuoronen and Jesse Mursu, and a young up-and-coming handstick player, Walter Östergaard. The Finns have spent a little time getting to this lineup. They looked quite different in the early goings against Italy in the first group match. But I think they have settled now on this being their preferred lineup. Oi!
Wow.
An early lead for Switzerland.
Great start.
Dominic Sennhuysen with the forehand there. So, once again, I don't even get to the starting lineup before Switzerland have scored. Sennhuysen here with the left hand, forehand shot, far corner. He is joined in the starting lineup by Nelson Braillard, the veteran, with T-stick David Hilda. Fellow handstick players Jan Schäublin and of course goalkeeper Noah Spirig. Schäublin, one of the stars of the tournament, has yet to touch the ball basically. So here he is in it. Another shot behind the back from Sennhuysen.
Almost. But it was a costly how Vuorinen lost the ball just immediately after the start. Nice.
Once again, Sennhuysen with a wrap around the forehand over into the far corner. And oh no, Jan, not another blowout game. We have been desperate for some close games, and
here we go again.
Already 1 minute and 11 seconds into the game, it's a 2-goal lead for Switzerland, and a timeout by Finland already. Oof.
Definitely a sleepy start by the Finns.
They have not looked ready at all.
No, absolutely not.
Remember, they won the coin toss and started in possession, but Vuorinen lost it immediately. It just fell off his stick, basically the ball. And Sennhuysen quick to capitalize with two quick scores. Vuorinen has been a breakout player of this tournament. He cut the Danish defense to threads in the group stage. Although the Finns ended up losing that game 10-9. So the offensive explosion from Vuorinen not quite enough to see the Finns through.
When I reconsider, I think also that all the Finnish teams are like the favorite team for Dominic Sennhuysen. It's like on the club stage and also national team stage. He always plays pretty well against Finnish team. I don't know why, but that's definitely a pattern there.
Here's Vuorinen. A foul is called on the forecheck for the Swiss. Vuorinen here with some work to do. The shot from Vuorinen is blocked by Braillard. A loose ball in front. Mursu. No, covered well by Spirig. Ball knocked out of bounds for a switch free ball. Vuorinen with that signature quick trigger. You show him any kind of daylight, he's going to shoot it.
Yeah, definitely one of his biggest strengths. This release.
There's always the risk for these great shooters to sort of fall in love with the shot. Get a little happy. Block the pass from Sennhuysen. Intercepted by Østergaard, now picked up by Vuorinen. Schäublin fighting for it along the boards. And he does come out with it. The Swiss top scorer. He will leave it for Sennhuysen. Switzerland's preferred playmaking option. And of course also a scoring threat here early on. Sennhuysen sends it back to Schäublin. Østergaard was sitting on that pass but couldn't quite intercept. Østergaard, a much improved defender. He struggled early on this week. This is his debut in major international play. But he has cleaned up some of his mistakes.
Yeah, but right now his positioning is not good at the moment. They're right behind.
David Hilda has him blocked off in the corner. The pass from Sennhuisen finds Vuoronen. Vuoronen still fighting. He has Mursu there to block. Tight moves by Vuoronen. Always seems to be working in full extension there with his stick, sort of leaning forward constantly. Over to the backhand now. Turned around by Schäublin. Gets it back to Mursu. And the Finns will reset. Stolen by Sennhuisen, but Vuoronen fights back.
Great constant pressures by the Swiss. Always a little needle.
Oh, nice save by Ahonen. Yeah, backhander from Schäublin. And finally, we'll have a foul. A relentless forecheck from the Swiss. Waiting for the ball handler to turn his back on them, and then they'll follow him. In Hilda here. Vuoronen picks up blocks from Ahonen and Mursu. Does get an angle there at midcourt. The shot saved by Spirik. Sennhuisen with his tendency to slow down the game. Very deliberate player.
Wow.
Nice pass from Schäublin, but he couldn't quite get the shot off. Sends it back to Sennhuisen. Nice pass from Sennhuisen. The shot from Schäublin blocked by Östergaard. Another nice play by Östergaard. Such a tough duo to stop, Sennhuisen and Schäublin. Spirik with some sort of technical issue. He hasn't been involved much, Spirik, yet. Made a couple of saves, but hasn't been in much contact with the opponent. That's one of the two goals from Sennhuisen. I think this was the 2-0 score. Very similar goals, the two of them. So Sennhuisen back in possession.
And just some little detail for the viewers on YouTube. Just watch that every Swiss player guards one Finnish player. So Sennhuisen really just has to wait until his team members are set, and then he can drive on one of the two sides. So it's really interesting to see how also the handstick players taking screens for Switzerland, so makes the work definitely easier for Sennhuisen or whoever is the ball carrier at the moment then.
Is that as opposed to a more of a zone defense?
Yeah.
The Finns are playing man, are you saying?
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot from Vuoronen.
Right.
Great save by Spirik. So we'll get a look at that man defense then. Schäublin Over towards Östergaard. He blocked it again. Nice job by the youngster.
That's definitely the stronger side of the Finnish defense.
At least in terms of shot blocking anyway.
But I mean, it's also like the left side, or like the right side from the Finnish perspective. It's that's like the favorite side of Dominic Sennhuisen, so it's a little bit obvious that the Swiss always try to go over his favorite forehand side.
So a Finnish free ball. We'll see Vuorunen. He's met by Inhilda on the forecheck. Ahonen now out to set a block. Here's Vuorunen with space. A shot. It's blocked by either Spiering or Schäuble. Hard to tell.
Wow.
Schäuble back the other way. So quick is Schäuble. Nice save by Ahonen.
Great screen there from Braillard against Mursu that Schäuble can get past him.
The Finns lucky, or maybe it was on purpose, opening the door there to Schäuble's backhand. Makes it a little more complicated to complete the wraparound. In comes Petri Mettikainen, and Sami Ojala for Finland. And out goes Mursu and Östergaard. So the Finns started the rotation early. Only 8 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Mursu didn't have a lot of ball contact or action, so they give him maybe a little breather.
Maybe giving the Swiss a different look. So here's Vuorunen, one-on-one with Schäuble. I think the Swiss will take that matchup.
Yeah.
Here's Inhilda against Mettikainen. Mettikainen loses his stick. Schäuble now. Sennhuisen in that forehand side. Scoops it up. That's a high ball. So a bit of a miss hit from Sennhuisen there. And really, since the 2 early goals, it's been a much more close game. The Finns not without their opportunities as well.
That was definitely a good timeout.
Nice shot by Vuorunen off the post. Spiering nowhere to be seen. Mettikainen and Sennhuisen going at it. Back to Schäuble. Schäuble over to his backhand side. Can he find Sennhuisen perhaps? No.
Noe Spirig was the goalkeeper. Was at the goal crease of Finland, so.
Very high up the court now is Spirig. If the Finns can cause a turnover, they may have a run on an open goal. But the Swiss very safe hands right now. Sennhuisen over to that forehand side Jan was talking about. Wrapped around, kept out by Ahonen. Here's Sennhuisen, blocked by Ojala. Great stop by the Finn. Vuorunen will counter. Crosses court. Has a little space now on the forehand side. Shot saved by Spiering. Dangerous for Switzerland, leaving the forehand open for Vuorunen. Got away with it that time. Schäuble. Kept away by Ahonen. Of course, this is the backhand side for Schäuble, and it's tricky to complete the wraparound. Sennhuysen once again. Pass
Nice.
to Schäuble. Blocked again by Finnish sticks. And we'll have a goal ball. Living life dangerously are the Finns at the moment. With the ball bouncing all over the crease.
Definitely good positioning by the Swiss players for the moment.
So we will have a speed check and a substitution, I think. In will come Manu Melda instead of Nelson Braillard. And I think Sennhuysen will have to submit himself to the speed test. Some slow-mo from the game. Here's those wraparound attempts from Schäuble. Oh, the shot from Vuorunen from outside off the post. That was very close. Schäuble finding Sennhuysen there, but and nothing comes of the speed test, so Sennhuysen back on the court. And now a Swiss timeout. So we sort of got the triple break here. A substitution, a speed test, and then a timeout. I think we may be out of, we may have run out of slow motion replay to show you folks to pass the time. So instead we'll spend it alongside the two teams here in the in their timeout huddles. So the Finns have righted the ship after those two quick goals from Sennhuysen. Here's the first. This was seconds into the game on the first real Swiss possession. The intensity in Sennhuysen's eyes. The Swiss came to play here. And a minute later or so, followed it up by a very similar goal.
That's his absolute favorite shooting position. He really loves it from that angle. That's
on the left wing, going
Yeah.
for the far corner.
I don't know how many goals I saw from him, also in the trainings and practice and with the Iron Cats, really.
The finish, not ready for it.
No.
About ready to get going. The Swiss serenading their players. Here's Ojala. Cleaned up by Schäuble with his long wingspan. Here's Melda. Oh! Shot by Vuorunen. Spirik was going the wrong way, but he just kept it out with his rear wheel that time. The Finns have had a couple of nice shots. Little more luck, and they would have been able to get rid of that ugly-looking 0 on the scoreboard.
Nice.
Instead, here's Schäuble, but Ahonen all over it.
Nice.
Inhelda way in the crease. Well, you know Inhelda very well, Jan. Was that a joke from Inhelda?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It definitely looks like.
He was a full 4 feet in the crease that time. Look at this, guys. It would the Swiss fans were celebrating. It would have taken a miracle for Fabrizio Iotti to not spot that violation.
Definitely.
Here's Vuorunen back the other way. A shot saved by Spirik. That's a lot of space for Vuoronen.
No, Dave definitely knew he cannot reach the ball in the right time, so.
So here's Schäuble. The wraparound once again kept out by Ahonen. Ahonen is playing well. Yeah, here is Sennhuysen in a similar position. Ahonen covering his post as well. It was a high ball there, so we'll have a face-off in the Finnish defensive zone. Won by Schäuble. So quick, so strong in that upper arm of his.
And then that smile that he gave Vuorinen afterwards.
Yeah. They are a confident bunch, the Swiss. An opening there for Sennhuysen. He declines. Instead doubles back. Now the backhand.
Yeah, definitely.
Sennhuysen over to the forehand side.
Ahonen really is great at cutting the angles for shooters. That's really one of his biggest strengths. Also, the movement on the line is really incredible.
Here though,
definitely not.
Schäuble gets an opening to his forehand. Once again, Jan jinxing the poor Finns.
I just do it in favor of the Swiss.
Clever work from Jan then. You go. See there, the Swiss have Vuoronen caught there in a sandwich, and he can't help out covering the post for his goalkeeper Ahonen. So a 3-0 lead. 6 minutes to go in the half. No one in goal right now. Schäuble searching. Covered off by Ojala. Tense moments here for the Finns as they struggle to get Ahonen back in goal.
And he cannot get
Inhilda keeping him out.
Inhilda and
very dangerous here. Vuoronen intercepts. Shoots. Oh, just wide. That was almost a short-handed goal there from Finland. Oh. Chaotic moments here in Korsør. Schäuble. Stopped by the Finns. The Finns at some point will have to start bring some pressure. Maybe they'll wait to the second half. Sennhuysen with a lot of space. Again declines the shot. You can hear the gears churning. Looking for just the right opening. Sennhuysen, of course, knows that the best way for Finland to score is via a turnover or a blocked shot or something like that. So best to only shoot when the opening is there. We have seen this multiple times this tournament. A little sort of prepared opening for Switzerland to see the tip-off. The ball is going to go to Schäuble quickly. He spins around Metikainen and into the short corner. It's at least the third time we've seen the Swiss score like this in the tournament. He's so fast, Schäuble. Even if you know it's coming, it's hard to stop. In comes Finnish veteran Elrika Isometsa, trying to steady the ship here. 4-0 Switzerland. It was instead of Ojala, of course, for Finland. I was going through the bench there. Here's Vuotonen. Oh, leaves the ball for Melda. Melda backhand off the post. Back up on Ahonen. And it's 5-0 Switzerland. And once again, Jan, it looks like we will be denied a close game. Look at this tough luck for Ahonen.
Yeah, so we have to hope for Italy-Denmark now.
Yeah, our hopes moving on to the next game for a close one.
I mean, I have to admit, for me it's pretty fine that this is a one-sided game, but yeah.
We check your biases at the door, Jan, remember?
No, I try to be objective.
Here's Schäuble circling. Oh, Elrika covering the wrap around there.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely shows that, the Swiss would have belonged into the semi-final, into the best 4 teams of this tournament so far. I mean, yeah.
There was a pretty clearly defined top 5 going into the tournament. The Dutch, the Germans, the Swiss, alongside the Danes and Italians. All pretty much in agreement that those were the 5 teams that with a real shot of winning the whole thing. And I think as we've gone through the group stages, we see a pattern of maybe the 3 best teams were all in that A group. Here's Schäuble. Shot and score. Easy pickings for the Swiss top scorer.
Come on, Atso, don't prove me wrong.
I mean, he has a lot of real estate to cover, Ahonen there.
Yeah, that's true.
Schäuble so quick that you're really going to have to pick a corner and hope that you're right. This time, clearly not.
It's really difficult for Vuorinen. I mean, the Swiss don't give him any spaces, so it's really tough for him there.
I think he will be substituted now. Here comes Ojala again. Maybe just a break to gather a little strength and maybe some new ideas.
Or give his wheelchair a little break, maybe.
Maybe the case as well.
Yeah.
That's a little opening for Ojala, but Spirik was in position, to be fair. Schäuble zigzagging, faking shots left and right. And when it came down to it, choosing the left side of the goal. And it's getting out of hand for Finland quickly here. Now look at this stuff. Spierig sort of paving the way for him. And, opening up that backhand shot underneath the stick of Isometsa.
Vuorinen just went to the cabin, as I saw from up here.
To the
So
locker
maybe
rooms
medical
there.
issue.
We will keep you updated on that as information appears. Meanwhile, here's Metsikainen up to Isometsa. She sends it to Ojala along the boards. A shot. Oh, quite a shot from Ojala. Almost just breaking the tackle from, was it Melda? But here's Schäublin. It is a little unfortunate for the Finns to not have been able to score even once. They've had a couple of great looks. But the post and a couple of good saves from Spierig has kept the sheet clean for the Swiss. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Schäublin. The Finns are sitting very deep. They're sort of being forced backwards by the pressure from the Swiss. Slowly sinking deeper and deeper. And when Schäublin can get in this close, he's going to find an opening at some point. And the scoreboard doesn't lie. 8-0. Ojala. Blocked by Spierig. Here's Ojala with the backhand again. Oh, he's just wide. Ojala filling up the shots on goal statistics, but not drawing any blood. Metsikainen and Finland with something to think about for the second half. So this game well and truly under control for the Swiss. Muted Finnish fans. So Jan, with a result like this, what do you think the atmosphere will be like on the bus going back to Switzerland?
Yeah, I mean, some are definitely happy about the last result, but yeah, I mean, I talked a lot with the Swiss players before, and also the coaches before the tournament, and definitely the expectation was definitely to reach the semi-final. So this will still be a disappointment for the Swiss, but I mean, in the end, yeah. I mean, you want to win every game, so they're definitely happy that they can win the game today, or like looking forward to win this game, yeah. But still, it's, yeah, this, I don't know, I mean, the Swiss program was in a big development in the last few years, and I mean, after the third place at the World Championship 2 years ago at home, they definitely expected to be in this Final Four and to have maybe also have a chance to reach for gold. I mean, of course, there's Holland. I mean, would obviously be a miracle to beat the Dutch, but still, I mean, Switzerland sees itself as a top 3, top 4 nation, so that's definitely not what they hoped for or what they came here to yeah.
The Swiss tournament almost ended before it got started. Their opening game of the tournament was against their German rivals, and of course with Holland in the group, it was probably also always going to be a matter of who would follow them in the second position out of Group A. And of course the game between Germany and Switzerland was always going to be very, very important. And it's just tough when you come in with high hopes, a lot of confidence, and are faced with what is basically a playoff game right off the bat. And to come up just short, it was a very close game for a long while there. It's brutal. It happened to Italy 2 years ago at the World Cup, that when they played the Swiss in a similar game, where the loser of that game was looking at very, very long odds of making it to the semifinals, and the Italians lost on that occasion, and their tournament was over before it got going, really.
Try by Inhelder.
Here's the play of the game, in my opinion. At least the funniest move of the game. Inhelder just seeing the loose ball and just going, what the heck? I'll give it one. Give it a crack, and he just goes in by a meter into the crease. Clearly illegal, of course. But yeah, the Swiss will be back, obviously, 2 years from now. I think they will be among this, the favorite group again. Perhaps even higher ranked, I think, at least in my sort of mental model of the landscape. I think they are an excellent team, and right up there with the Germans in the hunt for trying to catch the Netherlands. It's going to be tough, but the Swiss will be one of those teams that has a chance. So yeah, it's probably going to be mixed emotions on the bus back home to Switzerland. At least when you're eliminated from the main tournament, you get to finish on a high note here, playing against weaker opposition. You get to score some goals, win some games. There are smiles on the faces there. So maybe not a complete waste. And of course, that, as I said, they have put themselves in a better position than where they started in this tournament. It's just the luck of the draw there to not be able to make the semi-final.
Yeah, somehow it's like the first game was like a quarter-final somehow, and yeah, if you lose that, then yeah.
You're on the outside looking in.
Definitely.
It was from then on, really, they had to pull off a miracle and beat the Dutch, which the Dutch have looked so impressive. Remember, they beat the reigning world champions 18-2 in the semifinal last night. So, just an unbelievably dominant performance from the Dutch all the way through. The Swiss weren't far away in their game. It was pretty close throughout until the last, midway through the second half. The Dutch sort of ran away with it.
Yeah, until the Switzerland was in the game, until the Dutch released the now dead three-headed monster.
What Jan is referring to there is the Dutch sort of having this trump card up their sleeve. Anytime they would get in trouble, they would play a lineup that combined the forces of Tim Hele, Dennis van den Boomen, and Jules van der Heijden. And when those three teams are on the court at the same time, it is really, really hard to stop defensively. By now, this three-headed monster lineup that Jan and I have been playfully referring to them since the World Cup when it was debuted, has now been made illegal, I guess. There has been adjustments made to the classification points of both Van der Heijden and Hele, they have been adjusted upwards. So now, mathematically, the three can't share the court at the same time. So at least to the opponents, at least the rest of Hockey Europe has can rest assured that they won't be up against that particular lineup ever again.
You said we'll make a little funeral, or we have a little funeral. Let's have it in the final then.
We will. We'll see. I mean, very much the same story for Germany when they played Holland in the group stages, keeping the game somewhat close, within striking distance for sure, until the Dutch released the monster and ran away with it. So with that secret weapon sort of out of the arsenal for the Dutch, it'll be interesting to see later on in the final if Germany can sort of stay close throughout the game and at least give the Dutch a run for their money. I think we are due a close game, Jan. It has been. I mean, when you look at the scores from the playoffs so far, Saturday and the first two here on Sunday, it's been extremely large margins. The games have been won by, and most of the games have been over by halftime. We promise that's not how it usually goes at these tournaments. Plenty of close games generally. It just seems like at the 2024 European Championship, there's just been blowouts galore.
Yeah, definitely at the World Championship 2 years ago, there were definitely more close games than this year.
This, as well as any game in sports, really is a lot more fun when the two teams are evenly matched and the games come down to the last moments. We'll have to wait for the bronze medal game, Denmark-Italy, for our next chance of a close one. The teams are back from their halftime team talks. Let's see if the Finns have been able to come up with an 8-goal plan here. The Finns have made a series of substitutions. The lineup now are Ahonen and Muosu, along with Östergaard, Ojala, and T-stick player Annie Kiholinen. I think we have a couple of substitutions for the Swiss as well, right? In has come Manu Melda and Nelson Braillard to join Schäuble, Inelda, and Spierig. Schäuble back to his business. Almost finds Melda on the backside. The Swiss able to recover. Schäuble. Narrow dribbles. The ball's stuck on top of Kiholinen, so we'll have a face-off here between Ojala and Schäuble. Good luck, Sammy. He's so quick. Schäuble, not much you can do there. Especially in the offensive zone for Swiss, he can sort of just whip it backwards. Recover the loose ball himself. Oh, nice pass from Schäuble. Melder the shot. And off the rebound, it's turned in for number 9 for Switzerland. Schäuble. That's a loose ball there in front. May have been Braillard, maybe, who punched it home eventually. Some Swiss player or another able to pounce on the loose ball. Warsaw back the other way. Finds Ojala. The shot blocked by Schäuble. We can have a similar conversation about the Finns, Jan. What do you think their mood will be like in the... I think they are going back home by plane.
Yeah, I mean, they showed a good group phase somehow. Maybe they were a little bit, not unlucky, but like, it's maybe that it's hard for them that they lost against Denmark because they were really in the game there. But on the other hand, they really played some good games, and also showed like that they have some new players that can step in for the older ones. So
it had been if you look at the starting lineup in their first game, go back and look, it was, let's say, veteran laden. Only Vuorunen really the young player on the court for them. But along the way here, during the week, Valter Östergaard, I think, has shown a lot of promise. And that Vuorunen lineup seems to be the preferred one now for the Finnish coaches, along with Jasmi Ahonen on the T-stick. I think we might be seeing a sort of a generational change on Finland in the future. They did finish 4th in 2022 in the World Cup in Switzerland, losing to this Swiss team by a very close margin in the bronze medal game. Sort of shows you how far the Swiss have come. Ojala erases the donut on the scoreboard for Finland. A steal turned into a shot from deep on his own half, but of course with Spirik having left the goal to help with the blocking. Östergaard with the steal right to Ojala, and Spirik can't make it back in time. So back to the Finns. They did finish 4th in 2022. So with a little luck and the right group draw, they can make it far in the tournament. Is Melda back to collect, but I think many suspected that 4th place finish was maybe a little ahead of where the Finns belong in the hierarchy. The shot wide from Schäuble. So a mixed bag for Finland as well. They will find some confidence in their valiant 10-9 loss to Denmark. Came very close to upsetting the hosts here at home in a very, very entertaining game. One of the few close ones, Jan, we've seen. A candidate surely for best game of the tournament so far.
Definitely, yeah.
Or best. I don't know if the level of play was all that high, but it was entertaining, that's for sure.
It was definitely equal, yeah.
On the other hand, the Finns the next day, in a game you covered, Jan, tied with Belgium, who was a clear fourth place finisher in the group. So that's a disappointment too.
Definitely.
Leaving us with this sense that you don't really know what you're going to get from Finland. Sometimes they can play up to the level of the best teams, and on other occasions we get something like this where they are really being dominated by the Swiss.
Yeah, I mean the Finns really they always try to adjust to their opponent, or not try to, but they adjust to their opponent, and then it's always difficult to get out of this mode. I mean, I know it from my own experience. There was for a long time was that the absolute lucky there, Musu. Sorry.
Almost took a spill running over in Hilda's stick.
And for a long time there was also like the biggest weakness of Switzerland and also my club team, the Iron Cats. And somehow I cannot explain. It's very difficult to explain how we got out of this mental blockade somehow, that you cannot play your best game against teams that are definitely stronger, that are definitely weaker than your own team. So
yeah, we see this in other sports as well. Teams who make good results against strong teams by adjusting to their style, sometimes can fail to develop a style of their own. Here's Ojala though, backhand, blocked by Felix. Good save there by the Swiss goalkeeper. Schäuble back the other way. He's got blockers in front. It's he and Østergaard. Good job by the Finnish youngster.
The Swiss fans are rooting for a 10th goal in the game.
Okay. That's what they're singing, I guess.
Yeah.
They want double digits. I am pretty convinced they're going to get it at some point. Although the Finns have sort of clamped down defensively the last couple of minutes. It was 8-0 at halftime, so the first 8.5 minutes here, it's been a 1-1 tie in the second half.
Yeah, the Swiss definitely don't search the goal at all costs.
Still some fight left in the Scandinavians.
Yeah, it's great to see that they don't stick up or like that.
Oh, here's Schäuble though. Nice stop by Ojala. Ojala again. Broken up by Milda.
Yeah, Melder, one of the best defensive forwards. Like, yeah, I would say even in this tournament, he's really always reminds himself, I have to do a defensive job. I can cut in there, I can intercept the ball. That's really a big strength by him.
I still think of Milda as a young player. I'm not sure it's true anymore. It's just that he was so young when he broke through in 2018 down in Lignano. I remember as if it was yesterday his goal against Holland in that crazy opening game in that tournament when Switzerland pulled off the upset. Oh, nice move by Schäuble there. Milda, a kid back then. I think he was 16 maybe, something like that.
16, yeah.
And now, still of course, 6 years later, still a young man, but now has the experience of a much older player.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he had, because of his somehow, like, he has like a muscle dystrophy that's called Duchenne, and but still he has a very slow type, and he also has like a medical treatment that he goes to Paris sometimes in the year. So yeah, somehow he prevented a lot of force during these years, and because of that he had to wait very, very long that he was actually somehow allowed to play the sport because of his classification. And
due to the treatment, you mean?
Yeah, due to the treatment he was longer able to walk or had more force, so he was not allowed to play power chair hockey for a long, long time on an official base, like he always was with the Iron Cats, but never...
Due to being too healthy.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to speak.
Absolutely. And then 2015, I think he finally was able to, or was finally allowed to be in the national team and play the sport on a competitive international level. So,
of course, Duchenne muscular dystrophy is can be a very aggressive dystrophy, but Milda seems to be able to escape the worst of it, at least so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's over 20 and he can still walk some little steps. I mean, not far, but...
Very unusual.
Yeah, definitely.
So, Switzerland making a substitution. In comes Veronika Conceição and goalkeeper Rafi Bachmann, who will save his shot immediately from Vuoronen, who has come in for the Finns.
Yeah, this will be the last shift of Veronika Conceição's international career. That's her last tournament, so I'm glad she can have some minutes here.
She has fallen out of favor in the starting lineup, of course. Oy.
Wow, that was quick.
That was quick from Vuoronen. I think he may have caught Sennhäuser napping there underneath his stick. Sends the shot very quickly from Musso and Vuoronen. We've seen many times how you need to be so focused on these free balls in front of the net. Vuoronen, the quick trigger. Off camera we see Sennhäuser show in Hilda just exactly where the ball went. So back to Conceição. She was part of that now old guard for Switzerland that sort of took Switzerland from obscurity and towards the top of the power chair hockey hierarchy, along with you, Jan.
Yep.
And Nilsson Boyar, also a remnant of that era of Swiss power chair hockey.
And goalkeeper Rafael Bachmann was also in there
as well. In Hilda, I guess.
In the beginning, yeah. In Hilda started 2010 with the national team.
Yeah. So a lot of the current success of the Swiss program is owed to those guys doing some of the hard work, going from obscurity to relevance.
Absolutely.
And now, just as that generation is running out of time, it's been sort of rejuvenated with the next generation of Milda, Sennhäuser, and Schäuble, etc. schwierig. So just perfect timing for the Swiss program to right as they were about to run out of steam. They get this wonderful young generation of talent to bring the team to new heights.
Yeah, definitely. And it was a long way up.
It is a long way up. Just ask the Spanish, the Belgians we've seen earlier. It can take years and years and years, decades even, to build up the sort of the institutions that you need to recruitment and even sort of economic budget. Oh, nice play by Musu and Murunen, but Bachmann all over it, the veteran.
Speed test.
Have another speed test. And it will be Annie Kiolainen, the T-stick player. So what are they singing here, Jan?
Like they somehow praise out that the Swiss are a really good team, or like that their team is really a strong one.
Okay.
And then afterwards this is like a Swiss a Swiss folk song, that the rest of it.
Okay.
Like you can make your own phrases in the front or in the beginning, and in the end it's like really like a folk song.
A well-known folk song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. A little insight there into the antics from the Swiss fans, who are, of course, sitting pretty here, up 10-2. The Finns are joining in as well. Don't think Jan will be able to translate there.
I'm deeply sorry. I mean, I have a Finnish assistant. Oh, red card.
So there was something to the speed test. Huh. Yeah. A shrug of the shoulder from Kiolainen, who now has been, I think technically what it's called is it's playing with illegal equipment. Her chair being a little too quick there. Great look here on Kiolainen.
Oh.
Yeah, oh.
I'm really sorry. Yeah.
So that's a full game suspension, and I think even a suspension for the next game as well. Of course, there are no next games here at the championships. Kiolainen welling up here. Also a veteran. She'll head to the locker room. She won't even be allowed to sit on the bench for the Finns. A cruel fate, really. I'm positive that the Finns and Kiolainen didn't mean to be cheating as such. It's just one of those things. You want to have your chair going as quickly as possible, sneaking right up to that line of 15 kilometers an hour. And it might be that her and the technical staff for the Finns may have crossed the boundary by a little bit there. So the Finns now short-handed. That's all they needed. In has come goalkeeper Daniel Wikstrand.
Yeah, what I can add to the speed test, because I made them also by myself, it's also a difference between like when you go on these rolls with cold engines, like when you drove like maybe 10 minutes, the engines are not really warm, and when you drive like an hour or so, or half an hour, your engines get warm. So there's a big difference between cold and warm engines when you go on this roll.
So Jan's point is that it can be difficult to get the settings quite right if your engines are cold.
Absolutely.
may be the issue here. Even stuff like tire pressures and so on can have an influence on this.
And I mean, you have a 0.4 margin for the speed test. So if you 15.4, it's still fine, and 15.5 is then a red card. And I mean, when you program your wheelchair, you work with percent numbers. So yeah, you somehow, just for example, I had to go down with my setting like to 82%, and 82% was like 15 kilometers per hour. But I mean,
It's Mursu short-handed. The Finns almost able to break through, but Mursu miss hit sends the ball flying. So the Finns are doing well here in the shorthand.
yeah, so far they didn't receive the goal.
They haven't conceded yet. Vuoronen finding Østergaard, but Østergaard can't corral the ball. Up against St. Oizan, here's Bayer. It can be oddly tricky to score once you're in. It's so rare that you are in that you outnumber your opponent. Few teams have a plan for this as such. So maybe a little confusion on the Swiss team. Seems a matter of time though before. Oi! The shot is blocked by Vuoronen. Back the other way. Oh, just wide the shot from Kasper there. Up to Mursu. So strange that they are almost playing as well with 3 guys as they did with 4. Here's Vuoronen. Oh, great. Oh, just slips out of his stick before he can make his final move.
They think they're trying to keep the defenders away from the goal crease.
Now a foul on the Swiss. And a green card for Inhilda. Inhilda, the kind of player who can run up a tab during the game, committing a lot of small fouls. And I think seems like referee Scalici running out of patience. Here's Vuoronen. Up against the set defense now, a little different task. Here he gets to his spot though. And a high. Oi. Did Veronica run into the referee there? That could have been painful. Ooh.
And that's exactly the fact that I mentioned in the game before, where it's about the wheel protection. Because Veronica Kontasartic went up because of the wheel of Vuorinen.
Yep.
Or she drove on the wheel of Vuorinen.
Mursu back the other way. He has Vuoronen. Vuoronen! Mursu, no! Mursu just couldn't connect with the pass from Vuoronen. It was an excellent move by the Finns. Incredibly, the Finns are finding a little life here, short-handed. Sometimes, Jan, I feel like I don't understand. I don't know anything about this game. Somehow, Finland are playing better short-handed. Yeah. Although the ball skips away from Bayer. Wikstrand leaves his crease, covers off the ball. Bayer wins it though, and Wikstrand will have trouble getting back. He's being screened off by. Mursu back the other way. Shot? No.
And maybe a little bit desperation mode.
The ball skips out of bounds. Yeah, maybe you feel like you can play freely, right?
Yeah.
Forget all about defensive schemes and whatnot. Now it's just about blocking every shot and counter-attacking. Sennhuisen gets another go at it. This would be great for a great environment for Schäublin with the opponent sitting this deep.
Definitely. Like sitting ducks.
Another
Finally.
shot here from Sennhuisen. Sneaking it by Wikstrand. Finally, the pressure enough to becomes too much for the Finns. I'm afraid I forgot to look at the clock when Kielainen was suspended, so I'm not quite sure how long left on the suspension, how long before the Finns get to put Jasmi Ahonen onto the court.
It was about at minute 8 or something, so she will be back soon.
And the ball now sits
No.
perched on top of Inhilda. And here comes Ahonen. So a face-off in front. And ultimately a foul on Sennhuisen. And a green card as well, excuse me, for Conceição. So she'll enter the box score in her last shift at International Powerchair Hockey. Inhilda almost losing balance. A shot from Uronen kept out by Backman.
Yeah, all shaken up, yeah.
A little shaken up is Inhilda.
Yeah.
I think maybe his hand falling off the joystick. So we'll need to sort this out. He's surrounded by Swiss players almost so much that his assistant can't reach him. You see here the tiny micro joystick there he uses. It's not the big one in front. It's the little one there behind. And he controls the chair so incredibly with 2 fingers. Yeah, the exact same thing we saw with Conceição earlier. The 2 wheels of the players are sort of riding each other. And it's just going to be the player with the highest center of gravity that's gonna tip over. Inhilda in this occasion. Sennhuisen shot. Oh, almost found Inhilda there on the backbone. That's all that's left for Switzerland is to set up Inhilda. Oh, that's Östergaard. Östergaard not scoring many goals in this tournament, but here's one. Nice moment for the youngster.
Yeah, Nelson Breyer definitely wants that ball back.
Yeah, he almost had it snuffed out here and then lost it at the very last moment. Oh, you can see the disgust on Nelson's face there. Sennhuisen. Ooh, the wraparound kept out by Wikstrand. And the players will have a meeting here at midcourt. 8 players within a radius of 6 feet. So here's Sennhuisen in behind Wikstrand for number 12.
still nice to see Sten Oysen was still looking if maybe Dave Inhelder is next to him. But then in the end he decided to make his goal by himself.
You can see he's looking back, seeing if Inhelder is in position, excuse me. Uronen. The game just keeps going. I mean, it's like as if these players don't even care what the score is. Oh, this shot just sneaks under Bachmann. He was in pretty good position. One of those goals for Uronen. If you shoot it enough times, at some point it's going to find its way through. Oh. Such a narrow gap there between the wheels of Bachmann, but the shot from Uronen found it.
You have to take every shot in the end. Yeah. One will trickle in.
Sten Oysen again dispossessed. Here's Uronen. This time Bachmann sends it back to where it came. Östergaard, backhand up. Ooh, just wide, but Bachmann was over there to cover. Sten Oysen throws it away to Östergaard. Oh. The shot saved by Bachmann. Loose ball in front. 2 seconds. And so this is how the tournament ends for Finland and for Switzerland. A 12-4 win by the favored Swiss. And for Conceição, her last game of her career ends with a win. I think she would have hoped it would have been either the final or the bronze game, but she'll have to make do with a 5th place finish here at the European Championships. Considering where Swiss were at when she started her career, it's quite the accomplishment. So Jan, anything to add to your Swiss comrades here?
Yeah, I mean, I think they still can be proud of their whole performance here at the European Championship. They played some really, really good games, especially against Germany and the Netherlands. They showed their potential and showed that the Swiss program is on a good way. And maybe, yeah, it was a little bit with the draw of the group. That was a little bit unlucky, maybe, or it just gave them the biggest challenge. But yeah, they will be ready for the next time, definitely.
And the Finns have, it seems, already left the arena, whereas the Swiss will celebrate for a few more moments with their fans. Kiolainen there, we see in the picture, following her speeding violation. It was a cruel way for the tournament to end for Kiolainen. And so I have tried being caught for speeding in other sports, and you feel like you've let down the team. Even though, in a weird way, there was not much you could have done about it, really. It's just one of those things that happens. And clearly, Kiolainen, emotional about the whole thing. Kiolainen also a veteran. And who knows if she'll be back for Finland in 2026 when for the World Cup. The regulation stipulates a speed limit of 15 kilometers an hour, and of course to keep this from becoming a a race between who can tune their chairs the better. That's really not the point of this game. And I think if we shift to the on-court, the Swifts are planning a send-off for Veronica here.
I think she's about to cry, but it's really nice.
Show of honor to one of the legends of Swiss hockey.
Even the fans are joining in here.
A nice moment here. Yeah, the fans joining in to shout of Vero. Great stuff from the Swiss here. So it really is a contrast of emotion. With Kiirolainen leaving the court in tears. Inhilda gets in on the fun, and Schäuble as well. Nice one here from the Swiss. Sort of celebrating the end of the tournament. And both Kiirolainen and Conceição leaving the court in tears, but quite different circumstances, I guess. A real nice sense of camaraderie here in the Swiss crowd. Great stuff. You love to see it. So, with these pictures, with some highlights from the game, I think it's time for Jan and I to sign off. Remember to be back right here with us at 14:30, so 2:30. We will be back with the bronze medal game. The arena will be packed with Danish fans and Italians too, of course. And of course, later on at 5 p.m., we will bring you the final here from the European Cup 2024. So stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.
Yes, please. Good job. Wonderful job. No problem. Teamwork, go, you can go, you win all. Thank you for your work.
Why is it missing? Because the red part today was without so it doesn't show up. But now, because we don't have anyone on this side, we do have on this side. We can see a little bit. We're not going to talk about it. This is good. But actually, what happened? Because I will just say it when you get on to the ring, this is in the farm. When I was going to the farm, I asked to change it. And actually, I think the problem was there. The line out at 21. You can go to start. Not allowed. I'm not going to touch anything. But then the print all, you shouldn't try just for protest, you shouldn't try. The whole there's a big other problem with their project. Meeting over here. It's because the numbers put in, but no, it's not the key. Technically, it's not. In the previous tournament, it was not even on. Yeah, so I think that's why I think it will be fine. But this is personal. Okay, but really, I don't think this. No, I don't want to say you made a bit of mistake, but you fuck. No, I don't. You do it better next time. Yeah. I'm not 1565. Or 62. Right down 62. Is there still food inside? I hope so.
But the positive today is that they have bananas too on the lunch, which I actually honestly didn't know.
Thank you for this.
Next time I am very well. Sorry for the little, but I
Not a problem. This kind of thing happen. You can talk with the and then you can I promise you because it's a very rare case. It doesn't happen very often, so almost no one remembers it from April to I don't know, maybe everyone, I promise, if this will happen, and I'll come to you if I see it. But in this case, I had the possibility to really meet you because Peter sent me directly away. I didn't have the possibility to help you, to double check if it was went well. It's a very rare situation to do. His mother-in-law.
Do you want somebody to buy some Coca-Cola for you?
I have enough bottles again.
You have it. Okay.
Yesterday I went to the supermarket. Where do you think the money came from? The supermarket.
Yeah. What? Is it a robbery?
Yeah.
Okay. Viva, I will not travel with you in one car crossing the border on Monday.
I don't have money anymore.
Well, if you have a robbery, you can. Right? I didn't see that.
No, I did. I was sitting over there. Yeah, I know. Finland. Soon I saw the red card.
Okay, half the line? Ja, den er lige gået. Ja, den volgende in
Vi spiller nu kvitterer før kampen i gang. Kommer der det er godt. Det er godt. Yes.
Should we go outside where we saw yesterday?
Søndag 27 i dag. Vi kommer første gang i tredje kamp. Er det her? Nu er Danmark spil. Holland, Tyskland.
I don't know all the routes.
De spillede også indledende. Var ikke bare for Danmark? Ja. Så det er spændende at se, hvad der er med her. Jeg tænker, at jeg bare hiver lejligheden med her. Ja, ærligt så tror jeg, jeg havde sådan den der som var rigtig gamle køber i forhold til, hvad min justerer på. Den har sikkert opdateret. Og så stod jeg på det her, det skulle opsætte mix til nu. Så lige så stor var jeg gerne med at lave det. Det blev så døde var, altså sådan dødebød. Det var mærkeligt. Hej! Hvad så? Du er klar til at... Er det gået godt? Fint. Har jeg hørt? Ja. Du har fået den anden. Og så er du nede for?
Ja, jeg har. Jeg mangler rigtig på ben.
Jo, det mangler til bagkom. Nej, det har du monteret.
Jeg er glad for, at du kommer med, så jeg ikke bare... Jeg var lidt bange for at se, at sådan halvt hang over vores hænger.
Det er stor.
Ja, og så hvis du lige kommer til at se der med...
Jamen, jeg skal lige have lov igen. Jeg ved det ikke, men jeg skal lige have lov. Anders har spillet om det.
Vi har faktisk snakket om at lave og så over hegnet, og så ind i
Det går, tænker jeg faktisk at hyre. Der ringer jeg til en anden semester, så hører jeg ikke samtale. Så siger jeg til dem, skal I ikke have sponsoreret jeres vogntur? Sådan et eller andet. Så kommer de sådan en...
Du går alt for meget.
Det er sgu da sjovt. Det er hyggeligt.
fordi
Der var ikke.